The Newsday continues here on One News Now. I'm Denise Tan. Agricultural groups are asking the government to lift the price cap on rice within the month. At the same time, they're also against any move that will benefit importers more than local farmers. Shaila Francisco with a story.
This was the call of several agricultural stakeholders as they opposed the proposed reduction or removal of tariffs for imported rice. From Quezon City to Manila, they held a protest caravan and made the rounds of offices of government and business leaders who they think want more reprieve for foreign traders. Among these are the Finance Department, Tariff Commission, and the Federation of Filipino-Chinese Chambers of Commerce and Industry.
Hindi naman makakatulong dito sa atin na bansa, wag na silang gumawa ng pressure na makakaabala sa mga magsasaka.
Farmers fear that the reduction will lead to lower farm gate prices. Farm gate prices in Pangasinan are now at 16 pesos per kilo, 4 pesos lower than what it's supposed to cost. There are concerns as well about lower tariffs that could result in lower assistance for farmers. Under the rice liberalization law, tariff collection in excess of the 10 billion pesos allocated for the Rice Competitiveness Enhancement Fund is given as financial assistance to farmers.
Di ba yung kita doon sa taripa, yun ang ginagamit sa RCEP na binibigay sa amin mga farmers, pati farm mechanization program. Mawawala na yan lahat. Lugmok na sa kahirapan si Filipino farmer. Bakit hindi binibigyan ng importansya itong mga local producers? Yun lang ba importation ang solusyon ng problema natin sa kakulangan ng bigas?
Bantay Bigas also noted that lower tariff does not always mean lower prices of rice. This as importers usually bring in premium rice. For now, agricultural groups are calling for the removal of Finance Secretary Ben Jokno and NEDA Secretary Arsenio Balisacan, who they say do not champion the interests of farmers. Both of them have yet to issue a statement on the matter. Jokno earlier said that the executive department is discussing the proposal to reduce tariffs as part of the strategy to lower rice prices and mitigate shortage. Meanwhile, the National Food Authority Council has set the agency's buying price for palay at 16 to 23 pesos. This price range, according to the Presidential Communications Office, balances the profit of farmers and the stability of retail prices. Meantime, agri groups also want the price ceiling on rice lifted before the end of the month. Sinag said that prices could go as low as 39 pesos for regular milled rice and 42 pesos for well-milled rice because of the harvest season. That's way lower than the current 41 pesos and 45 pesos price ceiling on the staple.
Baka naman ang mangyari nga, reverse naman sa intention ng price cap sa peak ng anihan, kasi kung ang price cap mo 41 to 45 at may makukuwang 30 to 39, baka idikit sa 41, reverse ang mangyaring benefit sa ating mga mamimili.
The Agriculture Department says they are closely monitoring indicators to provide the President with an informed decision in ending the price cap. The harvest season is among the factors being considered by the agency. Shaila Francisco, we are One News.
In line with that, economists expect the price ceiling on rice to trigger faster inflation. Philstar reports that economists from multinational finance firm ANZ see higher inflation because of the price cap. That is, unless the government introduces other measures such as financial support to retailers, regulation of farm gate prices, and reducing import tariffs. In August, inflation accelerated to 5.3% after months of decline due to more expensive food and transport costs. The Customs Bureau is looking at donating 42 million pesos worth of seized smuggled rice to programs of the government. BOC Port of Zamboanga Chief Benny Lontok said the proposal still has to be approved by BOC Commissioner Bienvenido Rubio and Finance Secretary Benjamin Diokno. Earlier, 42,000 sacks of Alice Jasmine fragrant rice were found to lack proper documents and were seized from a warehouse in Zamboanga City.
Do-donate po yata sa government program. I don't know po kung kadiwang or sa DSWD. Pero yun po ay pinag-uusapan pa.
More stories coming your way after a quick break. Stay with us. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Denise Tan. The National Police says it has strong leads on the killing of a lawyer from Abra. While PNP Chief Benjamin Acorda refused to give details about the probe, he said that it is going, quote, in the right direction. He also said that it is too early to tell if the crime is election-related. Attorney Maria Saniata Azalte was in her car just outside her home in Bangued when she was shot at close range on September 14.
May mga kwan po tayo, may mga tinututukan based on, kasi maganda po yung mga lead natin, and hopefully we can come up with the stronger pronouncement. Antayin lang po natin yung resulta ng investigation.
For its part, Malacanang has condemned Azalte's killing and has sent condolences to her family. The Marcos administration vowed justice for the slain lawyer. Here now is a glance at today's other top stories. President Bongbong Marcos is back in the country, bringing home at least 11 billion pesos worth of investment pledges from Singapore. Malacanang also called as promising the chief executive's meeting with Singaporean Prime Minister Lee Hsien Loong. The latest trip saw Marcos Jr. in the 10th Asia Summit and later on at the Formula One Grand Prix. He also surprised Filipinos during a mall visit before flying back to Manila. The volcanic smog, or VOG, detected in Taal is a mix of water vapor and particulates. PhilVox explained that hot volcanic material coming in contact with water creates steam, but the agency assured that this won't be much of a problem since it will easily dissolve. PhilVox can't say for sure how long the VOG emissions will last. Taal remains under alert level 1, indicating low-level unrest. A survey showed that less than half, or 46% of Filipinos, are optimistic that the economy will improve in the next 6 months. According to Octa research, this is down by 4% from results last year. Meanwhile, 55% of adults surveyed believe their quality of life will improve in the next 6 months. The poll was done from July 22 to 26 among 1,200 respondents. Shifting now to sports, Gilas Pilipinas rose 2 spots in the latest world rankings released by FIBA. Team Pilipinas is now world number 38 after the recently concluded FIBA World Cup campaign. Prior to the Worlds, Gilas is ranked 40th. Gilas lost its first 4 games in the World Cup before ending their campaign on a high note with a win over China. That win made Gilas eligible for the Olympic qualifying tournament, where 4 slots in the Summer Games are up for grabs. The Philippines is also 8th in the region behind Australia, New Zealand, Japan, Iran, Lebanon, China, and Jordan. Team USA meanwhile regained the top spot, moving Spain back to number 2. World champion Germany moved up 8 spots to 3rd in the rankings. One News Now will be back at 6 p.m. with the day's latest stories. See you then. I'm Denise Tan. We are One News.